today we are going to do another number talk. We're going to work another multiplication problem. But today, instead of using our whiteboards, we're going to try to do it all in our head. Okay? And just like Tuesday, whenever you feel like you have solved the problem and you've gotten an answer in your head, just give me a silent thumbs up right in front of you, okay? That way we don't disrupt anybody else that's trying to still solve the problem, okay? So, our problem today is going to be 3 times 12. So, I want y'all to go ahead and quietly, in your head, solve that problem. And once you've solved it, give me a silent thumbs up. And once you have solved it, right in front of you, once you've solved it, I want you to think of another way you could solve it. So instead of just thinking, okay, 3 times 12 is this, and I know this, I want you to have a way that you know 3 times 12 equals what it equals. So once you've gotten an answer, just give me a thumbs up right in front of you, just like this.
Or like you meant the other day with the 2.
Or a 2. You can give me 2 fingers like the other day if you've gotten more than one way to solve it. All right. Go ahead and, has everyone had it? I think everyone's solved it. Let me make sure. Okay. What answer did you come up with?
36.
36, okay? Okay, did anybody else come up with an answer other than 36? Okay? 32, okay? Did anybody come up with an answer other than 36 or 32? 34, okay. Not a problem. Does anybody else come up with another answer other than 36, 32, or 34? Okay. Well, since you gave me the answer of 36, why don't you tell me how you solved this?
I added 12 2 times.
Okay. Like this? Okay.
And it gave me 24.
Okay.
Then I added 12 to 24.
Okay, so then you did 24 plus 12. And what did you get?
36.
36. Okay. Okay. Who else got 36? Okay, right here. How did you solve it to get 36?
Then 3 times 12.
You did 3 times 12 and did what?
And
So you mean you did 2 times 12? Like this? So you did 2 times 12 and then added 12 to this answer. Okay, so 2 times 12, what did that get you? Okay. And then you added 12 and that gave you what?
26.
Good. Okay? Okay, you got 36 as well? Did you solve it a different way other than this one or this one? Okay, how did you solve it?
I counted up by 3s and 2 12, 3, 6, 2, 18, 20,
Okay, so you counted by 3s. Okay, so you did like 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 28, 30, 33, and 36.
Wait a minute. You meant
Did I miss one?
28. You went
3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 27. I'm sorry.
Huh?
Good catch, y'all.
24.
Good catch.
24.
And I did skip 24.
And 20. And then
Good catch, y'all. I'm human too. Okay, there we go. Is that better?
yes.
Okay. Who else got the answer of 36? Okay. How did you solve it?
What I did was I did a nines. I did the nines problem, but I did 9 times 4.
Okay, so you said 9 times 4. And what did that give you?
36. And what I used to know that it was 36 was I did a finger thing where I did this, and then which one is 4 for you?
Go ahead. I'll follow you. Go ahead.
What I did was I did this, and then I put my 4th finger down, and I got 36.
Because the three fingers.
3 fingers over here is 30, and then the rest are 6.
Okay, okay. So how did you relate 9 times 4 to 3 times 12?
How I related that is because at first I did the same kind of thing that well I didn't do the same as 1 and 2. What I did was I knew what 12 times 3 was already, which was 36, and then I said, oh, I know another problem that can have 36.
Okay.
Which is 9 times 4.
Okay, so basically you just found another
Way to do
another problem that gave you the same answer.
it. Mhm.
Okay, okay, I got you. Yes, ma'am.
I did 2 times 3.
Okay, so you solved it. You broke down your 12 as a 10 and a 2. So you did 10 times 3 plus 2 times. So you solved it, right, you did it in your head, but you did 10 times 3, and it gave you 30. And then you added 2 times 3, and that gave you 6, which gave you 36. Okay? Okay, now then, I want to look, who was it that gave me 32? Okay, I want you to walk me through your reasoning of how you got it. You sure? Okay. Okay. Maybe, did you break it down and add them? You think you broke it down and added them, like,
At first I got 60 and I'm like, I'm sure that's not what it was.
okay, okay. Now, who got 34 as the answer? Okay, will you walk me through how you got 34 as your answer? Okay, so you did 3 12 times, basically. And you added 3 plus 3. And then got your answer. And so you added 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. So maybe, let's add it up. This one gave you 6. So you did it like, you combined these two. Like this. And then added your 6s together. And so you ended up with 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. Okay, did you take it any further than there, or did you just add your 6s? Or did you get your 12s and then add your 12s? Okay. Okay, because what I think may have happened when you added, because that's a lot of numbers, right? When you write down 3 12 times, that's a lot of 3s to remember, right? And so what may have happened was maybe just a miscount while you were solving it. Now, ideally, the way that I would solve it, that would be the quickest way for me to solve it, would probably be to use just your straight multiplication. Thinking, you know, probably breaking it down like this. Because let's face it, 12 can be a hard, you too, I see some me too's. 12 can be a hard number to work with. You know, it's just, it's not as friendly as 10. So it's easier to break it down into numbers that are easier to work with. So this is probably what I would have done. I would have done 10 times 3, which gives you 30, plus 2 times 3, which gives you 6, equals 36. That's a lot quicker and a lot easier than having to sit there, and add 3 12 different times, right? Or add 12 3 different times. Although, for some, that works, and that is perfectly fine. The whole point of this is how you relate numbers to each other. The way that you find your answer that makes sense to you. So if it makes sense to you to sum just to count up by 3s, and you would do like 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, and so on till you got to 12. For some, it's splitting your 12 into friendlier numbers, which would be 10 and 3, and then multiplying. Some may have even done
9 times 4.
9 times 4, that gives you 36 as well. That's just another problem that gives you the same outcome as 3 times 12. And then for others, I'm going to erase this for just a moment. For others, they may have even taken how she did this, but instead of multiplying, if you weren't comfortable multiplying, you could have done 10 plus 10 plus 10 equals 30, and then 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 6, and 30 plus 6 equals 36. So, the whole point of this is that there are multiple ways, multiple strategies that you could have used to solve this problem. And the important thing is that you have a strategy that will help you solve those problems. An efficient strategy that will help you solve them. So if counting by 3s is your way to do it, if breaking it down into friendlier numbers is your way to do it, or if it just means that you have to add to get your correct answer, if that works for you, that's what's important. Now, as you get older and you move on, you'll want to form more efficient strategies that help you get the answers more quickly. Because, if you get into high school, or even, 4th grade, and you have a problem of 54 times 26, it's going to take forever to sit there and add all those numbers up that many times, right? And so there are easier ways and better strategies that you will learn as you get older that will help you to be able to solve problems more quickly. But the thing is, you want to have a strategy that no matter what, you can turn to and use it, and it will work to help you solve that problem. Because all of these strategies show that you have understanding of why 12 plus 3 equals 36. 12 times 3 equals 36. 12 times 3 equals 36 because 12 is the same thing as 10 plus 10 plus 10 equals 30, and 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 6. 30 plus 6 equals 36. Or 3 times 12 is the same thing as 10 times 3 plus 2 times 3 because you have 30, you have your 6, and you end up with 36. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Okay, show me how you got 32.
I times the 3 and the 10 from the 12.
Okay.
And I got 30.
Okay.
And then I plus the 2.
Instead of, so you forgot to go back and do the 2 times 3. Always remember, if you choose to solve it like this, or even like this, you can't just leave your 2 hanging. You've got to multiply it by your factor over here as well. You can't just add it in. It has to be multiplied by the 3 as well. I'm glad you were able to find your mistake. Yes, ma'am.
So 36 is
36 is the correct answer. Yes. 36 is the correct answer.
You put 30 plus 2 equals 30.
All right. So that's what the importance of this lesson is understanding why. Not just that 12 times 3 is 36, because eventually you'll get to the point to where it's just in your head, 12 times 3 is 36. But right now, it's important that you understand why 12 times 3 is 36. Okay? Does everyone have a pretty clear meaning? Do we understand?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Yeah, me too? Everybody got me too's? Perfect.